you know who you are, because you know you came in with like this, okay, wait, something's wrong here. I'm tired of going along with it. You know, I know it's hurting me. I know it's hurting other people. I'm trying to fix it, but it doesn't. Stop trying to fix stop trying to save the world. You know, people often say, I just want to get well so I can help everybody else. That's the wrong. Just help yourself and see where you are at that point, because that's like saving the world. Saving yourself is saving the world. It's as hard, ultimately, if you're going to get it right. If you're really going to get it right. Because you see how much more there is to do. You start getting into, like, oh my God, whoa, really? There's that much saturation in my energy field? Boy, okay. And so you start to get out of it. But nobody's doomed just because they were born into all this stuff. If you can get a glimmer of where to go, if you see where that the direction is, it's in the right direction, just start going after it. And all that stuff you have in you, all that love, all that passion, all that, use that to get yourself out of it. It's like the Count of Monte Cristo, getting out of the prison cave. Just, you know, your hands get bloody. Just do it. Get out. Just get out. And getting out, also, there's a lot of traps. Getting out does not mean going and living off grid. You can get out and live off grid, but you can go off grid and not get out. So it's not, you know, becoming a hippie. It's not meditating and doing yoga. You can do hours of meditation, transcendental meditation, and hours of yoga, and have all the yoga credentialing in the world, and you've gone to India and you've sat with the gurus, and you're still not out. You know, it doesn't make, and you can do none of that. You can not do a single hour of meditation or a single up, down dog, down dog, warrior 5, whatever, and Ashtanga series 2, and never get out. So, well, you can never do those things and still get out. I guess is what I'm saying. You can even go out and, you know, and go clubbing and get out. Because you're conscious, you know what you're doing, you know where you're colluding, you know where you're playing. We can take on roles, you know. It's fun to be a human in that we can take on archetypes when we want to, if we're consciously taking on those archetypes. You know, we can play, but if it's playing us, then we're in trouble. But then the flip side of this passion, and so some of us were born with all this stuff, but we misdirect it. So, for example, being raised in Los Angeles with all this entertainment stuff when I was a kid, there was this sense of greatness being connected with fame, greatness being connected with, like, oh wow, you know, you're like, you know, people know you or whatever. So go out and be a great actress, be a great singer, be a great performer. Like, then you'll really have made it, you know. And so some of us who have all this passion could wind up becoming actually and so even more caught up with the matrix and becoming deeply narcissistic because we took that passion in the wrong direction because we didn't know better, you know. And that's why we can't be so judgmental and mean and harsh toward others. As we wake up and come out of it, we have to see, we can trace people's situations back and understand. And that understanding makes it impossible if you're actually, you know, like, if you're aligned to be angry or mad. You just become, if they're open to help, you want to help them, and they want your help, you know. Or if they don't want your help, then you have to understand that their time, you know, you must leave things be, and you know, your place is not to force. But you start to understand where all these things go wrong, and you become. It's very easy to forgive. It's very easy to just relax about it and move on.